to Black Hair in the Big Leagues. It's me, Salisha, your host, and I'm so happy. I just feel so honored. I have some of the coolest guests on my show, and today is freaking no exception. My guest today, okay, let's see here. She can speak TyNia. Have you heard of that? We might have to talk about it. A little bit of Spanish. She's so beautiful. She is a full-blown model, a theater, film, and television actress, and she's done quite a bit of TV. Some of the things you might have seen her in includes, but is not limited to, Law and Order, Luke Cage, Orange is the New Black, 7 Seconds, Blue Bloods. Like, this is freaking awesome. And she's done so much more. And why I'm very excited to talk to her today is because she has some of the most effortless, perfect curls that I've ever seen in real life. You guys, please help me welcome my guest today, Bisserat Tseggai. Yay! Welcome. How are you?
Hello. I'm good. Thank you for having me. You are an amazing hype woman. Oh my gosh.
Oh my! Thank you, girl.
Really? Thank you. That intro, my goodness.
But it's not hard though. Like, look who I'm talking to.
Well, right back at you, sis.
Honey. Oh, and P.S. I might edit this out. It will record looking like all grainy and ghetto, but it will finish in HD. Hey.
All right.
I'm so excited to have you on today. Are you in New York right now?
I am in Harlem.
Oh, come on. I'm uptown. I'm just under Inwood, like 190th.
Uptown girls.
I know. I'm so happy to see you. I feel like, so the other day we ran into each other at the coffee shop, and I was so happy to see you.
I know. It's so nice to run into people again, you know?
Yes.
It's so nice. But it was especially nice to run into you. You're always so full of light and warmth. And I love, every time I see you, I walk away feeling happier than before I saw you.
Oh my, Bisserat, I'm so honored. I'm literally so honored. And literally every time I have seen you, I've never seen you not looking gorgeous. Ever. Ever. And I'm so excited to get to ask you all of the questions about your hair because it truly is your crown. And there's just so much. I'm like, but how do you do that? And no, I have you. But before we dive in, I do want to say, like, one of the cool things about you, I don't know if you know this. You might know this about yourself.
Ooh, okay. I don't know. What is it?
One of the cool things about you is that you always seem like you're doing something very cool, very important, but I don't always know what you are doing. And it's this air of like mystery. It's this aura of like stardom. Like you have this like star quality. Like, I want to know, what is she doing?
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing. I didn't know that. I did not know that about myself.
Oh,
but
absolutely.
Wow. Okay. Well, I don't know what that's about because to be honest with you, I'm not really doing a whole, please forgive me for my cat. This is Vivian, everyone. And
just a full-blown cat.
Right. She just doesn't have any kind of respect for me whatsoever. Anyway, you can totally edit that out. Or you can,
we're keeping it
into the world. Okay. But no, you know what it is, Salisha? Honestly, I think that's just that I genuinely am grateful for whatever is going on in my life. Like it took me a lot of years to decide that this was what I wanted to do, be an actor and be an artist full time. And I spent so many years doing jobs that I hated. And I remember sitting in a cubicle one day at my office job, just like praying, like, God, if you get me out of here, whatever I do, like, wow. I remember sitting there thinking of how grateful I would be to be doing the thing that I actually loved and felt like I was created to do. And so anyway, now that I'm here and doing it, to be honest, because of COVID, I haven't been doing a whole lot. But when you see me, if I seem like I am, I don't know, leading some sort of exciting life, it's literally just that I am excited to see you. I am literally just excited to see people again that I don't know what energy I'm giving off that makes me seem mysterious or
You
interesting, but
are.
it's
It is so interesting because I'm like, first of all, I had to dig to find like all the things that you've been in because your website's like, hey guys, I'll be right back. Like,
I
I'm like,
know
wait, and then
that's a
I
that's a
find your
lot.
resume and I'm like, it's unending. It's unending.
I haven't had anything to update my website with lately that it's just
I
sitting
feel
there
like
waiting for me.
you are so humble. This is what I am getting from, and for my listeners, what a likable quality to really just like have that humble spirit and that beauty and that grace and have such a kind heart as well. So I
Sweet. Thank
I'm
you.
so honored. I'm like, if your hands are in it, anything, if you're doing anything exciting that you're excited about, I would love to hear about it. All of the things. So
Yeah. Well, I mean, I genuinely am not hiding anything. I wish I was like deep into some Marvel movie or something. That would be amazing to like
honey.
I would love to be hiding something special like that from you right now, trust me. But I'm not. I swear to you, I'm not yet. Knock on wood.
No,
But um, just recently, though, I did shoot an episode of a show called The Accidental Wolf, written and directed by Ariane Moayed, who is an amazing human. You may know him as Stewie from Succession, or if you've been in the theater world for a while, you may have known him from any number of plays that he's done on and off Broadway. So he's a star. He's an amazing guy. But yeah, he wrote and directed a series called The Accidental Wolf, and I just finished an episode of that.
awesome.
Before, yeah. Before that, I did a Crest commercial last year. I mean, like that's literally
my dream, Bisserat. Like to
all the
be
work I've done in the last 2 years and
that
since
is
COVID.
so awesome. I've always wanted to be like a Colgate girl. Like that is
You
so
know,
cool.
what's cool about the Crest commercial thing is there was an actual Crest commercial when I was little. I don't remember the jingle, but I just remember that in the Crest commercial, these two kids are brushing their teeth at night, and it's like I don't know how old you are, but I might be dating myself here. But there was a time
Same
when
age.
Crest made this like this jelly looking, it was like purple toothpaste that had sparkles in it. And
Yeah.
in the commercial, the two kids went from brushing their teeth to riding the tube of toothpaste through the starry sky. And I just thought it was so cool. And every time that commercial came on, I used to be like, dang, I wish that would happen to me when I would brush my teeth. And anytime that I would go to the store and see the Crest toothpaste, I would always look for the one with sparkles and beg my mother to get that one, and she never would. Anyway, so I just thought it was very fun to do a Crest commercial finally. It was also my dream too to have like I was like all the
Love
years of
that.
braces.
Yes.
I deserve this.
You
know?
deserve this. I love this. Before we get into hair questions, because I do have so many hair questions, I also I saw something online about you designing your apartment with your boo.
Oh, well, you can edit that part out for sure. We are divorced, and
Okay, all the way
I
edited out. Oh my
I
God,
have
I'm so
since
sorry.
no, don't be. It is one of the best things that ever happened to me. I am glad to be free from that man, but I have since redesigned by myself. So
Word.
yeah.
Okay, I will edit that out.
Thank you.
But also, like, I didn't realize that you had such a good eye for design.
Oh, thank you. Yes, I do. My husband at the time was, he hated color, and I thought it was very bizarre. Like his idea of a splash of color, his favorite colors were like black and gray with a splash of navy blue if he was feeling adventurous. And so every bit of so I know exactly the article you're talking about,
Mhm.
and all of the color you see, that's all me.
That's
mama.
all you, girl.
That's all me.
I'm like, do you do that professionally or you just do it for fun?
No, I just did it for fun. Yeah.
Are you kidding? You could
No.
absolutely side hustle that, Bisserat.
Well, I might.
Seriously.
Now that unemployment just ended yesterday, so I
I
might.
know. I'm in the same boat. I'm like, can I hire you to design my apartment?
Oh, I would love that. I would be so excited to. I mean, yeah.
because I'm like, for the first time, we can edit all of this out. I'm
Yes.
living with my boyfriend and everything is pink. I'm like, I feel like I should make it more of a home for him. And I'm like, I need help because how do I
Yes.
make it neutral but still
Yes.
cool? So,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
okay. So let's get into it. Your curls are always, oh, they are so effortless and gorgeous. And it's like, oh, I didn't dry. I woke up like this. Is that how it really is? How is it
No.
for you?
When people say that, I really want to slap them in the mouth. I'm like, any person with curls did not
Knows.
just wake up. This is not effortless, ma'am. Not only is this literally decades of trial and error, so like let's talk about all of that time that I've spent trying to figure this out, plus the time that it takes to actually do it in real life now. It's not effortless, but thank you for saying that. Thank you for thinking that. I would love for it to be effortless, but no, it is definitely not. So, I do not wake up like this.
So walk me through
Yeah.
it. Do you okay, first, all right, there's so many questions. My brain is going at a million miles a minute. I wanna know, like, how often do you refresh your curls? Is this a wash and go that I'm looking at, or is it another process? And how do you do your daily routine?
Okay, so I shampoo my hair once a week, shampoo and deep condition once a week.
Do you have a brand that you like?
Ooh, I am a product junkie. I will
Really?
I love trying new things, but I will say in the last 3-ish years, I keep coming back to the Main Choice. I love them.
Interesting.
I
Sorry, I gotta write
know.
that down.
Yes, the Main Choice, MANE, Maine, like, like the lion or horse.
Yes.
I guess I don't know. Do horses have manes? I don't know.
Yes.
Anyway, so I've been coming back to no matter what shampoo, conditioner, or other products I'm using, I always am using the Main Choice's leave-in conditioner. And I wash my hair and deep condition once a week, and then I will like do a co-wash thing in between. So my hair gets like fully cleansed twice a week. In between,
Nice.
I refresh my curls by I have an empty spray bottle that I put my Main Choice leave-in conditioner and a little bit of water, and I shake it up and I just spritz my curls and do a little fluffing situation in between. But as far as my actual styling process goes, while I'm in the shower and my hair is still soaking wet, I will put the leave-in conditioner, and this is after I've shampooed, conditioned, deep conditioned, rinsed it all out. While my hair is still sopping wet, I'll put the Main Choice's leave-in conditioner in, and then I will wrap it up in a terry cloth towel, like head towel thing, while I lotion my body.
Question.
Yes.
When do you detangle?
Oh, in the shower while it's after I've deep conditioned.
Okay.
Before I rinse out the deep conditioner, I will detangle and then I will rinse.
Okay. I'm loving this. I'm just loving this. All right,
Yeah.
we got the terracotta, the cloth on our head. Okay.
So we have the towel on the head. So I like to let it get just a little dry enough for it to not be dripping, but not so dry that I need to add more water to it. And so while it's still in that, I would say like 70% wet situation.
Okay.
Then it depends on the season. This is very important because the summer months are very different from the winter months. In the winter, when it's super dry and my hair needs that extra hydration, I will have this added step of putting some sort of like oil cream thing. I like Mael Organics Hawaiian ginger. They have this like creamy like lotion. I can go grab it and show it to you. But it's I love the way it feels and the way.
Wait, what is it? It's a leave-in, or is it just like an oil?
It's like an oil cream. Let me run and get it because I really don't know.
Yeah, go get it, please.
Okay.
I love her. I love you, Bisserat.
It's called hair butter.
Hair butter. Let me see.
Yes, this I love. Vivian, my gosh.
And that's And you put that in during the winter when it's more dry, because I feel like in the summer, that is when my hair is, like, being more exposed to the sun, and it feels more dry to me in the summer, but
It feels that way, but there's more moisture in the air. I feel like the dryness of the winter
Oh,
just makes my hair feel like straw, and it feels
int
so bananas. I don't know. But anyway, I'll do this in the summertime too if I'm just feeling like I've been
dry.
in because of COVID, we've been inside more and I just feel like I have the time to give my hair a little bit more love, so why not? But
Yeah.
this is also great for like adding a little bit of definition if your curls are in the like 3C 4A category like mine.
Yes.
So, anyway, after
Nice.
this leave-in conditioner and maybe like a little bit of this on the ends step, then because my hair is, how do I say it? My hair is very fine, even though there's a lot of it. It's just
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
strands are very, very thin. So I like to use a mousse for I can't put a heavy product on my hair or it like weighs my stuff down and it'll look
Oh.
very my hair will just look wet for a really long time if I put heavy product
Got
on it.
it.
So I'll use a mousse and then at the very end I'll put a little bit of gel on the ends if I want some like more definition and then I diffuse.
Got it. Okay. All right. I'm yes, I'm absorbing all of the information that you just
That's
gave
a lot of
me.
steps, a lot of steps.
But it makes sense, and I've seen, like, you go between I've in person, I've only seen you with your natural hair, but I also
Mhm,
see that you, like, straighten it as well, and your
mhm.
hair looks so healthy. Do you do anything to keep your curls looking healthy even with the heat?
Yes. So I don't straighten my hair often. I had a debate with somebody recently about whether it's often with the T pronounced or not. And now every time the word comes out of my mouth,
I'm like, "What is
like
it?"
hyper conscious about it. I Googled it and it is acceptable both ways.
Okay.
However, only about 20% of the American population pronounces the T.
I
I
adore
consider
you.
my thank you. Anyway,
Yes.
what was I just saying? Oh, I don't straighten I don't straighten my hair very often, but when I do, I go above and beyond to make sure that I'm protecting my hair. So I'll use a heat spray. I used to use the Chi brands. They have like a straightening
Yeah, that big old
spray.
red bottle.
Yeah. But I don't like how it coats my hair. Like it leaves this buildup that I don't love. So I recently found one that the OGX brand makes. It's very like drugstore, not special at all. But it's in a purple bottle. Oh, God, I wish I should know the names of things. I can also go grab this for you if you want. But I just make sure that I really do a good job of moisturizing my hair beforehand and then putting some sort of heat protectant on it before I put any kind of heat on it. And then when I do straighten it, I try to put as little heat as possible. So I will blow dry it straight. And then if I really need it to be bone straight, which I never do, I can't imagine a reason why I would, then I might use a flat iron. But like I honestly, when
Got
I
it.
straighten it, I like for it to still have a little bit of
Body and
a little
volume.
bit of body, yeah.
Right.
So when I blow dry it, I'll blow dry it as straight as I can get it, and then I will just twist it up into a bun while it's still kind of warm and let it sit overnight. And when I take it down the next day, you'll see the curls. So I don't know if there's a picture.
Oh.
Um, so this picture that I'm about to show you on Instagram, this picture here,
Yes, yes, I love that look.
this is I blow dried only and then twisted it up into a bun on top of my head, let it sit, and then took it down the next day. And then my hair just,
How dare you?
well,
Oh, that's a little frustrating. You're
I
making that look so effortless. I'm like, I don't know if my hair can do that. But
but
you
you know what? I feel like everybody's hair can do a heatless curl. I mean, there's so many versions that's where you can once your hair is blow dried, you can put some kind of holding product and then just like put it in rollers overnight. Or there's so many, you
Oh.
can, use those curly rods and twist your hair up around it.
I
And
still
there's
haven't
just,
used those. Have you?
you
Do they
should try.
work?
Yes, they do. I just do the bun thing because it's faster and I'm lazy.
So wait, okay, between the curl rods and like a curl like a roller set,
Mhm.
which would you prefer?
Probably the rods because they're
Mm,
more flexible and easier to sleep on.
got it.
Yeah. They're more flexible, easier to sleep on, less hassle, and there are fewer of them.
Well, question then, because I've done them in the past. I've not done them recently. And you talked about the luxury of time during this pandemic, which is a
Mhm.
blessing. Like, when
Yeah.
else do we have this time to actually just sit and brush our hair? Like, I have not got, like, now's the time.
Yeah.
So, is there a secret to like making those curly rods like work? Because when I do it, they come out looking frizzy. Like, I feel
Mm,
like things that I've missed is I didn't let them dry all the way.
yes. I was
Or,
gonna say that's probably the times that my hair comes out frizzy, I didn't do a good job of drying.
okay,
Yeah.
okay. And then you mentioned like a holding
Some
cream
sort
or
of
spray.
like a spray, a gel, if that's your thing, depending on the texture of your hair and the thickness of it. I mean, everybody's gonna have to use something different. Sometimes something like a hair butter, like a oil of some sort, will be enough, depending on the season and depending on what exactly I'm wanting and for how long. But yeah, I think that there's so many ways to do your hair to have it curly or have volume without adding heat, and that's really the thing that I think has protected my curls, like helped them keep their pattern. When I was younger and I used to wear my hair straight all the time, oh my goodness, the hair on the end, like it was crazy how from my scalp to my ear, my curls are like perfectly, little cute little ringlets. But
Ah,
then from like my chin down, oh my goodness, it looked just atrocious, just
oh,
dead
yeah.
straw
Oh,
and just beat, just messy and ugh.
oh,
And so
yeah.
when I realized that that was because I was putting so much, like we spend so much time curling the ends of our hair and stuff.
Yeah.
I just stopped doing that. I remember back in like 2010, I cut my hair kind of like the shortest I've ever cut it, and then since then I just stopped straightening it for the most part. And now I probably straighten my hair no more than 5 times a year.
I love this. Okay, so how about when you were little or growing up, your environment growing up? I'm like mine. My mother was like, "Okay, we have to do something with your hair." Did you
Mm.
grow up in an environment where they liked your curls? Were they always trying to be straightened? How was that?
Yeah, I grew up in Southern Missouri,
Okay.
and
Okay. I did not know this. I did not know.
yes, Salisha. I grew up in Southern Missouri in a small town called Rolla. And you know what? For the most part, people loved my curly hair, but it was very much in a uh, zoo-like way, in the same way that it was a very like
Yeah.
fascinating, exotic type of adoration, not
Wow.
not really a respect and or let me not say that because I can't judge everyone's intentions, but it was a very weird experience. And that's me being
Wow.
polite. So it's funny. I actually, in high school, for the high school superlatives, my friend Greg and I both had curly hair, and we got voted best hair, which I thought was, fine, whatever. I didn't really give a shit, but
I love
so I
that.
guess they liked my hair, but I I, because I was surrounded by straight-haired girls, just felt like I fit in more when my hair was straight? And I think that that's the case for
Yeah.
a lot of Black
Oh,
girls. It's like,
absolutely. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
so I was always straightening my hair. And
So
also, yeah, in my community, like in my Eritrean community, a lot of other Eritrean girls were straightening their hair all the time. My own mother, whenever there was a special occasion, or when we were doing family pictures or school pictures, she would always say, "Okay, let's straighten your hair." And it
I feel
wasn't
like that's
because,
across the board. It's like a fancy
you
occasion. We got to straighten it.
gotta straighten it. And I
What?
remember the first time I rebelled was sixth grade. And I remember my mom was like, "Okay, we need to straighten your hair." And I said, "Absolutely not. I like my curls. it was very weird. I don't know where it came
Where
from,
did
but I
that
just
come
was like,
from?
I don't know. I think you know what it was? My mom was nothing. My mom was wonderful, and I think it was just a habit to straighten our hair for a special occasion. But my dad, he loved all of our hair when it was my sister and I. He loved our hair when it was big and out, and like he would whenever my dad was left to do our hair, he would always make it look big
I
and kind of
love
like
that.
our hair was always big, and so I think my dad did my hair one weekend. My mom used to work on the weekends, and for church one Sunday, my dad had done my hair, and it was like big and curly. And I just remember thinking, he was like, "You look like Diana Ross." And I mean, I was like in fifth or sixth grade, and I was like, "What does she look like now?" Because I'd only this is embarrassing
Wow.
at the time. My only reference for Diana Ross was this movie that she did where she played a schizophrenic. Do you remember the movie that I'm talking about?
What?
There was like a Lifetime movie or made for TV movie where Diana Ross played a woman who was mentally ill. She was going through it,
How do
Salisha.
I not know this movie? Because I did a deep dive on Diana Ross, and
I don't. Maybe I'm getting it wrong. I'm gonna Google it.
I love this. I absolutely want to watch that.
What is the name of it? I'm Out of Darkness is a 1994 American made-for-television drama film starring singer-actress Diana Ross. She plays Polly Cooper, a promising medical student who becomes afflicted with severe paranoid schizophrenia.
Oh my gosh, that's gonna be on my watch list. Thank you. Great.
It was a great movie.
I
I
cannot wait to see this.
really enjoy So I remember seeing that, and my dad was like, "Yeah, you look like Diana Ross." I was like, I don't know if I like that idea,
Oh,
but okay." But then
oh,
and this is before the internet was really a thing, but then he was like, "No, no, 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 no," and he showed me we went to the library, and he was, like, showing me pictures of her and, like, where you could go listen to the area where
like
you could look
she's
at.
a thing,
Yeah, he
an
was showing me
icon.
her records and cassette tapes, and I remember being like, "Oh my god, Diana Ross, yes." So anyway, sixth grade picture day comes around, and I'm like, "No, mother, I want my hair to be curly." And she was like, "Okay, fine." And it actually looked great. It turned out great. And so after that, it was the struggle for the rest of my elementary and high school years of like, is the hair going to be straight or is it going to be curly? But when I got to high school and I started doing my hair myself exclusively, my sophomore, junior, and senior year pictures were all with my curly hair.
Wow.
So I wasn't really that interested in what my white counterparts thought of my hair as much as I was in what I thought of my curly hair.
I love that. And I feel
Yeah.
like, gosh, it's like I'm hearing this story and it's, I feel like it's kind of rare.
Yeah, no, I don't take for granted
That's
any part of
it's
my.
really amazing.
Yeah, I feel really grateful to have had the experience that I did. Yeah, when a lot of my friends started, going natural and um, embracing their curls, I realized how privileged I was to not have been encouraged both in my home and in a sense in my community to embrace my curly hair or my natural hair. And I also acknowledge that I have on the spectrum, there is the desirable kind of curly hair, and then there's the unruly, kinky, whatever kind of hair. And I know that I'm in the
Yeah.
more desirable curl
Based
pattern
on the society, like the
based on this.
societal standards that have come out, like all the things.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
so, on the one hand, I'm like, yeah, I embrace my curls, but I also had the privilege to, in a way that a lot of other people have not
Ugh,
had.
that's so
Um,
real. That is real. That's
yeah.
real. Oh my goodness. And also you mentioned it briefly. What's your ethnic makeup?
So my family is from Eritrea. It's in Northeast Africa on the Red Sea coast.
Just freaking gorgeous. I'm just loving all of this. I have Thank you for sharing that background information because I did want to know, like, I think it makes a difference, the environment that we grow up in. And I feel like our generation, Bisserat, like we all have like our own stories, but I'm hoping that if our generation has any kids, that we can like let them embrace themselves and their hair like from the get-go. And
Yeah.
I think that there is a world where like, yeah, it's okay to straighten your hair and wear braids and wear however you want to wear it, but like also knowing that your curls can also be worn for a fancy occasion.
Yeah.
Like what does that look like if we have a bunch of little girls just running around with just manes, just their
Just
natural, like
free. I would love that. I
just
love it.
free.
Yeah, I want that for us. I want that badly.
I do too. I have a real, like a for real question that I'm like, what do I do?
Okay.
That's basically what this whole podcast is. I'm like, I don't know what to do with my hair. So I'm going to ask people who look like they know what they're doing with their hair.
Okay.
So when you are going in for an
Mhm.
audition or making a self tape and you need your hair, like, what if, no, we're going to even take it one step further. You got the call back and you want to go in looking like you did the first time. Or how about this? You got the job and they want your curls to look exactly how they looked in the video, whatever.
Mhm.
How do you prepare your hair? It, how do you do? How do you make it look exactly how you want
So,
it to look?
yeah, that's a great question. So I would say 99% of the time my hair looks like this, just in my life and in auditions. Uh,
Question, sorry to, but like day one versus day three, isn't there
uh
like a difference there?
There is, but I don't think it matters as much as we think. I don't think other people can tell the difference between my day 1 and day 3 hair the way I can tell. And so but I've also gotten, I know, sorry, Vivian is
No?
here again to
Hi,
say hello.
Vivian.
Um, I've also gotten really, once I found a a style that worked for me, once I found a process that worked for me, and I have been doing it consistently now for years, the one of the great things about that is that my hair usually looks the same all the time. So it's not hard to make it look like this every day. So um, it is the it is about like taking my time on day 1 so that it will last throughout the week and will be able to be refreshed with just the spray bottle filled with leave-in conditioner and water or whatever product you want to put in there, shake it up and
I love
spritz
that.
and just, yeah. So I think that a lot of times, and this is only for people who are doing like a wash and go sort of thing. So only if your hair will go from wet to whatever without any kind of manipulation. But if you're doing a twist out, that's different. You need to twist your stuff before you go to sleep because come on, you're not gonna expect yourself to just put your hair in a bonnet and wake up with it looking the same
Right.
as you did on day 1.
Right.
Uh, so yeah, it depends on the style. But if it's like a wash and go situation, I take my time on day 1,
Yeah, that's
usually
big.
is important. Day 1, if you don't take your time and do a good job on day 1, it's like you're going to do it right or you're going to have to do it twice. You're going to spend the whole week trying to play catch up if you don't
I love that.
just if you don't just do it right the first time. So I take my time on day 1, and then I sleep
I
on
love
satin
that.
pillowcases because a bonnet will fall off, or I will take it off in the night in my sleep and not know. So I really try to put my bonnet on every night, but sometimes I just am too lazy to wrap it up. I always do a pineapple, so I like will turn my head over and put it up in a high pony, and then it'll just pineapple drape over my head. And I always sleep on a satin pillowcase. Sometimes I'll wrap it if it's in braids or if it's straight. I mean, I will always wrap it if it's in braids or if it's straight. But uh, satin pillowcase is a non-negotiable. It's got to happen.
I Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
And then also, when you have to do a wig prep, what is your wig prep?
Ooh. Well, I have only had to do wig prep once for one show. I
Oh,
know.
because on TV you usually use your own hair?
Yeah, I always have. I've always worn my own hair on TV, but when
Wow.
when I had wig prep, it was Yeah, it was just cornrows straight back and I would get them done once every couple of weeks. And then in between times, I would wear a wig or wear a hat or just keep it wrapped or just have it out and just have my straight backs out.
I
So
I love
yeah,
this.
yeah.
Let's see here. Let's see if I have any. Oh, has your hair changed? Okay, first of all, two questions. How often do you get a trim?
Um, I would say 4 to 6 months. When I've had it in a style that I really like, I'll do it every 3 or 4 months because I want to keep it how
In
it
that
looks
style.
in that style. Yeah, but then there have been times where I wanted it to grow out a little more, so I'll wait a little bit in between and try to give the ends a little bit of extra love so that they're not split.
Because
But
that's what I was wondering. Like, I feel like I want to get my hair trimmed more regularly, but every time I go in for a trim, whoever I'm letting cut it gets very excited, and any
ooh,
growth that I had there, it's gone. So I'm like, part of me is like, why don't I just like let it grow and get to that next length
mhm,
and then
mhm.
let them trim that? But I'm like, but
Yeah.
my ends really need some love.
I
So
know, I know. I think that if you with anyone, if you want length, you have to do a better job of taking care of the ends in between times so that you're not having so much cut off when you go in for a cut. I go to Felicia Michelle in Harlem. She's up on like 137th or 130 something in Adam Clayton Powell. This woman has changed me. I will I mean, I can't say enough how wonderful she is. Like the way she treats your hair is like she treats it like a child. She cares so much about your
wow.
hair and
In
she's an
Harlem.
educator in Harlem. Yeah, here in Harlem. Her name is Felicia Michelle. She's just so lovely inside and out. But she will blow dry your hair and she will take a picture and you can actually see where the hair is dying. Like it's funny because your hair will look thick and healthy and then it'll get to the end where it's like see-through and brittle and frail and falling apart and it's uneven and she'll show you where she'll say I'm going to cut along this line. Is that okay? And if you tell her no, I want the length, she'll be like, okay, that's fine. I'll leave the length, but just know it's going to look raggedy at the bottom, you know?
Dang.
She's super respectful of your wishes. She's so great to work with. Like every time I mean, the first time I walked in there and every time since, she just will take her time. She will educate you along the way. She will talk you through it. She will show you before and after pictures. She's just the sweetest. I highly recommend her, but she's booked. So, I mean, you got to
Oh,
get in quickly. You got to
I
book in advance.
love this. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
In Harlem, I'm like always looking for like, all right, who's everyone going to? All the things.
Yes. I love
Um,
her.
Bisserat, you're the bomb. I'm so honored that you would share like your hair process and your hair secrets with me. And
Yes.
so thank you so much. How can people follow you or find you?
I deleted my Facebook, so you can't find me there, but you can find me
Mystery.
on, I know,
The
you
air
can
of
find me,
mystery.
you can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Bisserat, Bisserat. And, I mean, if you're interested in watching my stuff, go to IMDb, see what I've been in.
And with that, thank
Thank you
you.
for having me,
Thank
Salisha.
you for joining, you beautiful girl.
This is so fun. Thank
You
you.
beautiful woman. Who am I kidding? Shoot, man.
Listen, you are so beautiful inside and out. And honestly, I like the way that you radiate in this world is inspirational to me. And I'm not blowing smoke up your ass, Alicia. I genuinely mean that.
I
And
literally have to turn the fan on because you're making me hot.
I just love you. I think you're so wonderful.
Oh my gosh. It's so, so mutual. Oh,
Well,
thank
thank
you.
you. Thank you. We're going to do this forever. We're going to sit here and thank each other until we die.
I
Well, thank
know.
you. Thank you.
I love you, girl.